Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. We are back with Chapter X content and we're gonna take a look at the final chapter first, and slowly we'll also release more guides on the other chapters, but this is fittingly the most challenging one, and I think whole of Chapter X in general is quite tough because of the Windows Bite, which basically freezes your units. And Imrat as a big MVP here because not only does he give himself freeze immunity as part of his talent, he also grants it to his allies in his range when casting his ultimate for 20 seconds. And this 20 seconds is actually just enough to tide through the final boss stage where he does this long ass ultimate and constantly inflicts Winter's Bite. So if you don't have Emerald like me, then things are gonna get tough. You basically will need to use healers that do Dispel instead. So I have the three most common ones here: Alwyn, the Sunday, as well as Medan. These ones are not as great. The best Dispeller is actually Dasumi because he has it inbuilt in his talent and he basically doesn't even rely on his ultimate to cast it, which these three do. But let's get into the stage without further ado, and then we'll discuss lineups and all that afterwards, if replacements and if any are needed. So you need 3 tanks in this variation that I have. If you have Dasomi, I think you can get away with 2 tanks and even slot in more DPS, but because I don't, this is what we have to work with. And I'm gonna put Eloin down next. Next one down is gonna be Nisande. It's gonna be facing and prioritizing this healer in this tank that will sit here in particular. So once that's done, we're gonna put down Anora, which is our only unit with freeze immunity. She's gonna be pretty essential in the later bits where the boss goes into the rush phase and he does that freeze, and there's really no other unit that does it better than him when it comes to dealing with the mobs. I don't think glaciers can do as good of a job, arguably. And right here, we're waiting for a bit because the boss is gonna cast another one of his spells. Got Frozen Casket, just encases 2 of your units in ice, and you have to break it with physical attack. So there we go. Oh, that's actually decent. Can actually break it even with Silas in his current position. I just put Eova down so that we do it quicker. Get Cyrus down as well. And then the last unit that we're gonna place down here is actually Oleg. There we go. Blocking the crystal. And that's done. Can go ahead and proc Silas's out. Get some damage into the boss. You need 2 rounds of ultimates. You can squeeze everything in, but that's not optimal. You'll see why in a bit. So now we're just waiting for the second Silas ultimate. Nothing else to be really concerned about here. We might have to drop a wood elf here because this guy's hurt. Yeah, just can drop it in case. And looks like we're gonna get Silas ultimate up in a bit. And it's gonna chain very nicely here in a second. Okay, the mobs managed to sneak through. Yeah, that's not the chain that I wanted, but it happens in the many runs that I've done to get to here. Sometimes those guys sneak through because Cyrus gets frozen. So from here on, the boss basically enters into like a frozen state every 25% of his HP that's down. And you basically want to chain it such that you kill him as quickly as possible in that in between phase because he does freeze over time, and generally the longer the battle goes, the higher chance that you actually get frozen over. In this case, my Silas ultimate is almost running out, so let's hope it's enough damage to push us to the next phase quickly. So 10% more, not ideal, but yeah, just have to deal with it. So I'm gonna cast the Forest Freeze a bit earlier here. Now the problem is, will Boris survive? Okay, got some freeze going on. We can see one of the Winter Spike going on already. 3 stacks of this, your units go into frozen mode, so we just have to keep an eye on this. Nice, managed to kill that guy. And you can see the channeling almost over, so you can go ahead and cast all the dispels. There we go. And we're good here. Once the fire comes back on, you can see the Winter Spike wears off immediately, and it's very normal for the Sunday to die there. Because this unit's on the side hurt. Just gonna use the Silas ultimate here, get things going. I'm gonna pop the Wood Elf here, just a bit of support going on.
Nature is always the light of the who is in need of light.
Problem is, we didn't cast the dispels on time. Those two guys snuck through.
Mother's blessings upon you.
So we're gonna just continue with the run, see if we can get anywhere, but looks like nope, everything is falling apart.
Nate, fear not, my friend. An end to destruction.
Rise!
Cower in my shadow.
Permafrost!
I sing the healing song of nature.
Try me.
Okay, gonna put Medan down here, but looks like that mob might sneak through, and that's the run. Yeah. Yeah, so there's some element of RNG involved and lots of moving parts, but just gonna redo the run. And hopefully we can get to that stage again. Get down first.
Even blind, I strike true.
For mother.
Or shadows can't hide you.
So should I pop the Sunday down there?
Blessings upon you.
That's alright. Got everything down here.
No further. Cower in my shadow.
Shall we?
Mother's blessings upon you.
It's gonna be the frozen cascade thing again in a bit. Oh, that's a bad one. I think Anora's gonna get instantly killed there. Yeah, that's alright. Just gonna continue on with the run, see where we get off here.
Let shadows can't hide you.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Waiting for Silas's out.
Shadows can't hide
Pop
you.
that.
By my vow, I shall go no further.
That should be enough to take down the boss. I think this time our Silas has a bit more ultimate uptime, so should be able to get the boss right down to 75%. Let's see. Here we go.
Rise!
Cower in my shadow.
Freeze!
All fear. I sing the
Gonna
healing
cast the
song of
dispels here. Get those going. I think we should be in a good state here. Yeah, fire came back on. Okay, I don't know why Boris died there. So random.
Let shadows can't hide you.
Just gonna proc the Silas ultimate here, see where we get to. Sunday dying, that's normal.
Shine as bright as the dawn. Mother's blessings upon you.
Rise!
Cower in my shadow.
Fear not, my friend. The light of the gods, who is in need of war, may the light protect you.
Rise! Permafrost!
Right. Here we're just gonna pop Boris down. And we're gonna need Boris to do his ultimate here.
Shadows can't hide you. Who fall next?
Yeah, I don't know why Cyrus died again there. I mean Boris.
Cower in my shadow.
But it looks like we're down to the last bit here, so we could possibly make it for this run.
End to
Let's just see. So much freaking RNG involved.
You, my child. Oh, fear not, my friend.
Rise! Our shadows can't hide
The
you.
ultimate, okay.
Mother's blessings upon you.
He can even do the Eova here. Just get a bit of extra damage going on.
Silently. All intruders have been marked. More so.
Fear not, my friend. May the light.
Permafrost! Let shadows can't hide. All intruders have been lost. You fall next. And try me.
There we go. So freaking damn close. Boris shouldn't be dying there. But yeah, that's the team. And basically Silas is gonna be doing a bulk of the damage since he is the one killing down the boss, and Honora and Boris are just there to really clear the mobs for you, and Iova is just a side character at this point. So in terms of lineups, really depends on what you have. But Cyrus works really well here. You could see the skeleton spawn on this tile here coming in clutch quite a few times. And if you have Dasumi, you can basically put him here facing to the right, and he can cover all your units here, which is going to be amazing. And that ensures that you won't ever have the issue of your units getting frozen over. We, on the other hand, only have Eloin and the Sunday and Midan, so have to cycle through them quite a bit, and that also means that our Midan and the Sunday has the chance of getting killed by the guys that spawn on the right, which throw their spears. Those guys hurt like crap. And yeah. The big guys that spawn from here, I believe it's the knights here, if I'm not wrong. Is it this guy? No, this guy looks fine. It's another one. There's a guy that does a AoE attack. He just spins, and that guy hurts as well. So I believe it's this guy. I'm just not sure why it's not showing his attack. But that guy comes from the left, and having Boris there just slows him down and ensures that he doesn't get to here, because if he does get to here because of our placement, he's gonna spin, and your healer Eloin here dies, and then your DPS dies as well. Which we did not get to that point, but still our unit suffered. But yeah, that's the run. I'm just gonna showcase gear. Here's Silas, almost maxed out exclusive, and then the Sunday, healing gear mostly, quite a bit of attack, and then Boris and Soba Arcana, and Chaos Twilight mixed out. Honora, Soba Arcana as well. I don't have her skills maxed out. You can see it went to horrible stuff, and we do have an exclusive, but if you don't, just use Tear of Twilight. I think that works just as well. And other than that, Cyrus just in normal tank gear. Actually, my Cyrus was missing an exclusive, the Bastion ring. Maybe that's why I was struggling so hard. And other than that, Oleg broke here just in your usual Guardian tank sets. Nothing extraordinary. Also maxed out Bastion rings. Yeah. So that's the video, that's the run. We had to take a lot of tries to get here, and hopefully that helps you guys in doing the run. This is not free to play friendly at all. It's in fact too dependent on dispel units. Without Dasumi or Imrat, it's going to be really tough for you, because if you have Imrat, you can place him here, and he basically ensures that your tanks never get frozen as long as you activate his ultimate during the boss's Doomfrost Apocalypse spell. And then Dasumi just constantly applies the dispel, so you don't even have to worry about that. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section if you have any questions, and if you do enjoy the content, leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.